Who do you blame for these insulin price hikes?
Well, you know, in the last 25 years, the pharmaceutical industry, major companies have been fined some $35 billion for collusion, for fraud, and for other illegal behavior. What we're seeing right now in terms of insulin is the prices are skyrocketing. And just coincidentally, it happens that the three major suppliers of insulin seem to be raising their prices at the same exact time, at the same level. So I think you have to be very naive not to believe that there is collusion. We got millions of people in this country who are suffering, tens of millions, who are suffering from diabetes. 6 million use insulin. We are spending a fortune on the product. It is rising rapidly. Companies are making incredible profits while people cannot afford the medicine. Right now, in my state of Vermont, people go across the border, buy the exact same medicine they can buy in Vermont. They're getting it there for 50%, 60% lower prices. If those products can come in, they're the exact same products made by the exact same companies. If those products can come into pharmacists and distributors in this country, we can lower the price of prescription drugs very, very significantly.
The drug companies have said that there are various reasons for the price increases, that there are changes in their drugs, that the drugs are better, that they've enhanced them, and that's why the patents change. I take it from the look on your face, you're not buying it.
Not a word. Look, the drug companies, five major drug companies last year made $50 billion in profits. They have well over 1,000 lobbyists here in Washington, D.C. They provide hundreds of millions of dollars in campaign contributions. Their job and what they do is charge the highest prices they possibly can, the highest prices in the world. Their business model is greed. There are millions of people today who cannot afford the prescription drugs their doctors prescribe. Senior citizens are cutting their pills in half. What the pharmaceutical industry is doing is an outrage. Their policies literally are killing people who cannot afford the medicine that is needed. We need major, major reform in the pharmaceutical industry.
Given the lobbying and the campaign contributions that you just mentioned, how much faith do you have that the Congress, the new Congress, will go after the pharmaceutical companies?
Historically, they have not. The pharmaceutical industry is just too powerful. And between their lobbying and their campaign contributions, they own the United States Congress. And that's why our people pay the highest prices in the world for prescription drugs. What I intend to do is to work as hard as I can with organizations and millions of people throughout this country to tell the pharmaceutical industry that their greed has got to end. I mean, they are really a health danger to the American people. 1 out of 5 Americans today who go to the doctor and get a prescription cannot afford to fill that prescription. That is crazy. So we have got to mobilize millions of people to tell the drug companies that your profits, your outrageous levels of profits, are not more important than the health of the American people.